Hello guys, Unoraptormon here. Welcome back to That just put me back in there, didn't it? Yep. Welcome back to Danganronpa. Alright. Okay. Why can I suddenly not teleport? Okay. So, all I can do is leave. Should have spoken to Junko instead of... Okay. That's why. Just had to exit the gym. Might reveal something new. Alright. Notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all, which makes sense. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? You haven't used yours either?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way. None
of us guys have opened their toolkits, because, like, why the hell would we? Dun 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 dun. Way less before. Yeah, it does kind of look smaller, doesn't it? Someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Key on the ground has my name on it, so this must be my room key, if I remember correctly. We switched rooms, so we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? Could she have let someone in? You liar. People that can put on a mask are pretty good at that. And someone else grabbed it. No, it's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. She wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it, so how did the killer get in? It's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. Top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. And the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. Remember, the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Do you think I'm guilty too? I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. Let's see. There's the sheath. Door's been taken out, so it's sealed, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath that must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you would do is unsheath it. Heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of a fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? The hilarious thing is I've taken a forensics class. Am I a forensic scientist? No, because I don't have the degree for it. But the evidence of a struggle? Yes. Been some kind of fight in my room. Right there in the other room, if only I'd heard something. That would not have been possible. Huh? Do you remember all our rooms are completely soundproof, so something could happen in the room right next to you and there'd be no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for a murder. Evidence of struggle.
By the way.
While I was on guard duty, the killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anybody found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have just tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, it's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. Okay, so Mondo does have a sense of honor.
Dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. So we've already discovered evidence of a struggle. Quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
On her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
No. Well, considering what she's looking for, yeah. A few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" No. I don't think so. But, what?
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just I suspected something very unusual about your room. What do you mean?
so...
I didn't... We naturally shed, by the way, humans do.
Indeed.
And with as long, not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. Yeah, Sayaka would have gotten some hair on the floor. Makoto would have gotten some hair on the floor. However, because there isn't any hair whatsoever and Makoto is not a clean freak, and I'm pretty sure Sayaka's not. Yeah.
I see.
Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? It was probably the killer, because, yeah. Things you look for in a domicile that's been well lived in is, let's see if there's anything else. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Bathroom on the other side of the store. Can't let it get to me. Can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tear, but I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. Well, no shit, that's the reason you're investigating. I wanted to give up, wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Turn off at nighttime. That's what I saw, but now's not the time to think like that. Pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Sharp object. That looks like a kitchen knife. Her wrist looks swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist, too. Right there, her wrist is swollen. There's something glittery. Okay. Alright, so about the hair thing, we naturally shed, and for a domicile to be completely devoid of a human's hair, unless they're a clean freak, something's fishy. Because we naturally shed. Hair's one of the few things that a forensics or an investigator can look for to figure out who has been here. Even if it might not be 100% relevant to the case, like say it's cat hair, it still says, hey, a cat was here, they could have messed with the scene, here's how we rule this out, and stuff like that. Hair is used a lot in forensic evidence. But anyway, about the thing on her Right here where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. Now, because her wrist is swollen, means it was damaged before she died. Because otherwise her body would have no reason for that kind of reaction. What killed her? So when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. Yeah, because it's swollen. How would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? Very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. Killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. And it got broken by the golden sword. After that, the killer cornered her to the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Fatal would have been better used, but a high schooler. On the wall. Of course you would think that. I think that's everything to notice.
It would seem.
Really, she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
You often talk like an expiring poet. What do they mean? I have no idea what they could possibly mean.
So.
She wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
Well.
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Murkuro.
It would be upside down. So, turn that image 180 degrees, and it's L-E-O. Yeah. I'll let you figure it out. My mouse isn't showing up. But notice that little slash mark between the two ones?
Makoto. What?
Gets stuck. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to open it, I thought it was just locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoto. Shut the door. Huh? The doorknob is broke. Why is it like this?
It would seem.
And something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. Why would someone want to do that?
So.
I guess maybe they're trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? So there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
Bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about it? I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was starting to get into all of this.
See.
And that clears that up. By the way, so just in case, I'm pretty sure some of you could figure it out.
Goodbye.
She's a detective. Maybe I should look elsewhere. Look to the DVD Sayaka got. As Sayaka did, I have no choice but to see for myself what was on that video. On top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas we're checking out too. Maybe I could see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. So we got everything in the room. This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? Then what was the point of the room switch? So all that effort I put into switching a room without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates. Awesome. Alright. Let's see. There's you.
Very strange.
You were the culprit? Oh, you got it wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. Absolute truth. You're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Hmm? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? Was it because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? All we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then It's not true, dude. Trust me. Alright, so one of the next places we want to check is the kitchen, because like I said, that kind of looked like a kitchen knife. Just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've been kind of hanging out around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Hold up. Hello, that's kind of important. And boom. But looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the beginning, or I better see if anyone knows more about it? That's all we can get from here. Yes. Sahina! Oi, Hina! You notice one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. So it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I had to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? In other words, you were right in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone I didn't come in the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Ba-ba-da. By the way, you really killed someone. Really? Not you two.
Because, I mean...
So, I mean, you guys are supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, one killing the other is a classic drama setup. Betrayal! Honestly, I have no idea. Thanks, lady. Alright, so... this way. Already talked to him. You.
Seems like...
something doesn't seem right. Monaco file says Sayaka was killed in your room. Just kept thinking about, could it be the nameplate? Hey, by the way, that was a hint. You. Absolutely will not allow you to search me. Okay. Right, I gotta find a trash room first. Chihiro, Celeste. A human-shaped blur come tearing out of the depths of the hallway.
Hey, you bastard! I mean, seriously?
Fumi. Here. This is the next place I need to go. There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
Trash room, this is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
Only person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
you can't go any further!
FYI, this is a hint.
No, you can't go any further! No, you can't go any further!
Yeah. Be warned, not all your truth bullets are gonna be helpful. That's me, what do you ask? Talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I hadn't had a chance to get started. You open the front of the computer.
Here we go!
My job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. It gave me a key for the trash room gate. We're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so people can throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words...
Actually.
Yep. So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen!
More important than
Hey,
that.
you bastard!
You want the cleaning duty gig anyway.
Oh,
I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
you...
I know why you did
Is it, like...
All the girls trash looking for you know and poking around at it.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
You know what I mean.
Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
Completely unforgivable!
Next. PVC figures.
Give me a break.
Just say stuff like that. That's a good question. So worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's an easy solution. Whenever a guy's cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? Where's the harm in it? It's not how it's supposed to. I knew it. Leon called you. Don't even get me started on that, Hifumi. I will come through this computer screen and bat you in the head myself. Nothing like that. I was hoping I could get into the trash room and look around.
You!
So easy. Yeah? They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Okay. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Leave it to me. And then... Ow.
Mr. Naegi! Without a
Surely you
doubt.
aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. Wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. It's you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. A parallel world? Alright, so we have this. Something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. Like a... Oh gosh. Fucking otaku. Looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. Sleeve from a button-up shirt. Definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is what's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. There are a lot of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. True. But it does limit it. And we all know Naegi doesn't wear a button-up shirt.
Is this
You know what it is? Dragon Ball Z reference, everyone. Big city street corner. Meet a girl who was on the quest to find that one guy. Only one person it could be. They should still be in the gym. I better go make sure. Green button and yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. It's way in the back part of the trash room. Good 30 feet from here to the gate. It's on right now. Next to the mouth of the incinerator.
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. Press the green to get it going, yellow to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on? Quite certain it was all Fox time I was down
Is
here.
it a fairy?
Do you realize what you just said? No, you said the last time you were here the incinerator was off. Got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
As soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since, and since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet it's on. That opened the gate. Well, they threw the crystal ball and smashed it. The whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
Completely unforgivable!
Will you be? Oh my gosh. Why me?
That's it. I'm sure of it.
All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. I would second that. Alright, let's get out of here. Yes, because that's all we can do here. Alright, so... Yay, Yamarito is finally on our cat tower. That's the guy's bathroom. How do I get out of here? That's the dorms. Alright, maybe it'll let me teleport now. Wait, where's school monitor? That's the gym. I'm not going in there quite yet. It should be around here somewhere. Ah, there's our monitor.
Listen to me!
Okay.
You hear me? Got it! Ha 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 ha!
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, Sayaka's dead, but you know. Alright. Gotta check back up. Give it a shot. I'm gonna be spending all the coins. What is that? I'll find out later. What on earth? Cat dog. So far, I'm getting fairly fortunate. no repeat. Ah, I gotta repeat. Darn. And my last coin. Okay. Darn it. Yep. Darn. I didn't get the escape button. I gotta go back and get the thing. Great. Alright. I think it's here. There she is. And I've been living with someone like that. I think I might vomit. But is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? Really wants us was gonna get involved. They would have just killed us on day one. Good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing an investigation. Besides, I already know who did it. After all, where was Sayaka killed? In your room, right? More proof do we need? We already know that. Oh my god. You need a lot more proof. Ugh. You are unhelpful. Yes. Alright, let's hop to our map. Talk to him. Who's in here? Oh, Celeste. So, do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let us agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial. Have any suggestions where I should start looking?
Well,
Must you fumble around, fishing blindly for clues? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. Scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is worth looking into. So, yeah, you already know.
as for me,
Rather die than set foot in there. You are so many levels of unhelpful, madam. Alright, so the gym, I think, should be the next place I go to. You think they would... Monokuma would have removed the body by now. Oi! Clairvoyant. Does this look familiar? My crystal ball, but it's all smashed. What the hell?
Heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable.
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, that was all seriously BS. Yeah, it's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. Yep. We all know he was in the laundry room last night. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that? For 2 full years? 1,000,000 yen? Oh, jeez. How much even is 1,000,000 yen? Hold on, I'm gonna let them chat while I go and look. Yen to dollar.
I'm sorry.
10, 100. He spent $8,815.08. I second Makoto. I can't even feel bad for this guy. The hell? I can understand spending that on a friggin' car, but not a stinking crystal ball. Alright, F1. Alright, where else can we go? Gym. Talk to them. Sayaka's room. It's his. Let's see if we can get in. Awesome. Alright. It's on the next floor, if I remember correctly. This way. Ooh, excuse me. Push play, screen went dark, and then image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. But on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. Along with her friends, she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. How unfortunate. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then the voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. 244, hopefully. More, that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation. Isn't real, right? Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If it really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? And with that, we have all of our clues.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Alright.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Thankfully, we don't have to go and find it. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There can details on Makoto's crime. Jeez. I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? One who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then, please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Alright, let's see what everyone's got to say. No, not the slightest. If you guys think it's Naegi, you're dead wrong.
You know what I mean.
I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her, very impressive. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? Yeah, he couldn't get into the room.
What the heck?
Wonder whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now.
Got it!
Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way.
Well then.
Let us begin. Whoops, did it again.
Yes, indeed.
I tried. Last time I tried to talk to Chihiro
Hey.
too. Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. Oh shit. That fell flat on its face, didn't it, buddy? Trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move. Steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. Wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh,
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close, it's total shit.
Well now.
Everyone find your assigned seat and sit down. Okay.
Yoo-hoo!
Next episode, I'm not gonna end up hurting my jaw. So that's gonna be a relief. Seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their attention and unease onto anyone else. And I made this comment the last time I was recording, but we only have one big booby character. Poor Asahina. So the curtain on our first case opened. Leon's looking pretty nervous. A deadly betrayal. Yeah. Get a thesaurus, kid. Alright, so. Yes, I want to save. I'm gonna save in the same place I did last time. With that said, I'm gonna end the episode here and head on to the trial in the next. With that said, I'm gonna try and get the entire trial in one episode, but it's long. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Unoraptormon signing out. Ciao.